So I'm not saying that this woman is a narcissist, y'all, but goodness gracious, if she is, she might actually be a psychopath, according to this psychologist right here, who said if she is guilty of the crime she is accused of, then yikes. If you don't know who this is Kouri Richins, and she is accused of unaliving her husband by poisoning him with 5 times the lethal amount of fentanyl. They were married and had 3 kids together, and after he passed away, she published this book called Are You With Me? To help her kids deal with the grief of his passing. And that is him in the clouds right there. That is him. You know how sick and twisted your mind has to be to allegedly unalive somebody, write a book, and then have their picture on the cup? Like a lot of narcissists and other toxic people, she showed a lack of empathy because the day after her husband passed away, she threw a massive party on a house that she closed on. People at the party said they didn't even know he had passed away because she wasn't there, just saying she wasn't grieving. She was partying. Brand new $2 million home the day after that he died and whatnot, y'all. And they said one of the causes of her her allegedly unaliving him was the fact that he didn't want to buy that house. He didn't want to flip that house. And this is the day after, y'all. He passed away on March 4th, March 5th. She was closing on that house and partying. And they said allegedly she slipped a lethal dose of fentanyl in his drink. So she made him a celebratory drink, a Moscow Mule or something like that, and he passed away from it allegedly. And look right here, y'all. It said his body was found at 3 a.m. on March the 4th. And the party goers didn't know he was gone. Like, y'all, the lack of empathy, just the cold, callous nature, if that is true, oh my goodness. Just like a lot of narcissists and other toxic people, they hate boundaries. They hate when the people tell them no. And just like they said, that he told her no about that house. So she attempted to get the money from his life insurance policy, but he had taken her out of the will because he suspected that she might be trying to do this to him. And after he passed away, y'all, life went on. She bought the house, and I think she almost successfully flipped it for $3.75 million. If you're in a toxic relationship, y'all, do not ignore the red flags. I'm not saying this man did that, but like it said, he had reportedly raised concerns that she had tried to unalive him 2 times before. One time on Valentine's Day. If anything happened to him, she was to blame. And I also read in another article that he thought she was cheating on him and whatnot. So there, y'all, this is just like a lot of people do when you're in a toxic relationship situation. He decided to stay for the kids, despite his numerous suspicions. They had 3 sons. He didn't want them to grow up in a broken home. And who knows, y'all? She might have put the bug in his ear and said, "Hey, you're gonna break the family up if you leave. You know they're gonna grow up in a broken household, and the kid's gonna be messed up, and it's gonna be all your fault." And she had a connection to an electric drug dealer, y'all. This is, y'all. He actually was going on a book tour promoting this book, y'all. And like, this is, y'all, understand how cold and calculated and callous and the sincere lack of empathy, no empathy here, to put this man's picture on the front of a book after, if you were the one who took their life. The fact that she said she wrote this book to show her kids or teach her kids how to grieve and things like that kind of shows you that she herself doesn't know how to grieve, and she herself doesn't know how to process those real emotions of grief and things like that. Cause like, y'all, put him in the clouds. Like, that is kind of sinister. If you, I tell people all the time that women absolutely 100% can be narcissists, and a lot of times they go undetected because, you know, they're not as outgoing or as loud and boisterous as a lot of narcissistic men are. Be careful out there. Protect your peace. And always like and subscribe for more. Thank you.